I forgot to post Twitter. There we go. Posting Twitter. A post. There we go. Jeez. Way to not post. Okay, did Instagram post? What the heck? Instagram, what did you do? Oh, that looks so weird. Well, at least you can still see the post. I'm not sure what happened there. It is what it is. All right, let's go. Oh, I lost OBS. There's OBS. So I recorded my screen for my Instagram post, and I was like going really slow, and then I figured out it was because I was watching myself draw through the screen right behind, and I was like, okay, let me just like normal, and then I was able to actually draw. Imagine that. All right, let's see here. Okay, so I have a lot of things I need to do. Let's just do a short little task list here. So we've got, let's just do, so major on the task list, digital. So digital downloads, comics to PDF, listed on the shop. Wanted to do a digital sticker pack for a planner, and I have don't remember who asked me about these. I didn't even know they existed, but it makes sense because I mean they're digital planners, so of course you want stickers for a digital planner. So it makes sense. I mean, it's only, you know, it's like a GIF in that it has a transparent background, but I'm just going to save them as transparent PNGs because apparently that's the good file type for that. But yeah, doing packs of that, and maybe like similar to wallpaper packs. Maybe if it's a huge wallpaper pack, I'll put that up for $3.99, $4.99. Not like huge, but like 10 little or something. The digital stickers, depending on how many I have in the pack, I'm thinking like $1.99, $2.99, something like that. But putting those out, and I've already made some because I had intended to do planner stickers at one point in time, but then of course that, as with many other things, just didn't happen. And same thing with this right here. I am very disappointed in myself because I was asked about this like in April of last year, and I was like, yes, I'll get it done by the end of the month, and I did not. And so it is happening this month. Hey Clint, welcome to the stream. I am just going through my task list right now, and I need to do some planning. I need to get back on Jiffy GIFs, and I'm using this as kind of a stepping stone into animation. When I originally made most of the GIFs I have on Jiffy, I was kind of doing a daily project with it. It was like in September. And so I had several days of where I did a GIF a day. And that really, I was surprised at how quickly my, I don't want to, I mean, skill level, but just my understanding of how to think my way through making those and making the actions that I wanted to illustrate happen through animation, how quickly I was able to um, kind of adjust to that and think my way around it. I don't know how to describe that in a word, but it's just kind of, it's especially with timing. I had a block with timing, and I really figured it out during those, during that little, span of time where I was doing those animations. And it's kind of the same way that I had a little block with, not a little block, a big block with the space between frames, like how I would choose one action in one frame and the action in the next frame, and how far apart can I place those so the reader will still understand the action. Like, you can't, have a punch happen and then in one frame, and then someone up like this, you put like the follow through and the pow. You don't have like 3 or 4 steps ahead of that where he's rearing back this, and then the person that's being hit is just splayed on the ground, and you didn't see the actual action. But so that's where I kind of stumbled on comics. But on animation, it was the timing. I finally got that fast and slow, how to make things go fast, how to make things go slow, and how to smooth it out. So I'm hopeful that I can have a few more breakthroughs, and especially on the speed there. But I want to plan out what, and I want to focus on kind of reaction type GIFs, like things that are most useful. And I've noticed several, it's interesting when I pull, let me see if I can pull it up here, because it's changed a little bit. Let me go to Jiffy and see if I can bring up my dashboard. Here we go. All right, so, okay, I'm fine with the cookies. Ooh, I had a spike. What the heck? Oh, that was when Bucket went viral right there. Yeah. So I had like a huge spike on my usages, and like a ton of them here, and then like it's kind of gone, it's bottomed back out here. So I need to get back on that. But apparently, yeah, okay, yeah. So she really went viral. My sip, let's just show you. I know this isn't a lot compared to some other GIFs, but you can just see the disparity here between all of the different ones. And it's interesting to me because the Coco Dance, which is like almost always on top of my Jiffy, when I bring the stickers up to use them in Instagram, Coco Dancing is usually the one at the top. And that's curious to me, but look at these numbers. So this is from my dashboard showing my GIFs and the number of views on them. So Evil Landlord is leading the pack here with that, and then like tremendously far behind that, another Evil Landlord one. But I understand it because I think of all of these are ones that, not meaning, but they're kind of building off of those, common like look and, sip, spilling the tea, cleaning. That makes sense because this is like the, the kind of spring cleaning, New Year cleaning, that type of thing. I understand that one, Coco. This one's interesting to me because she had previously been so far down the list. And let me go over here and see what else do I got. So I've got glomp, I've got, and I think a lot of this, let me see if I can, I'm curious. I am curious here. Sharon, hello, happy Tuesday. How are you doing today? Bring up my OBS so I can still see it. I am curious to see if this evil landlord in slot number 1, if when I search on Jiffy, let's just go to make a story, and I'm gonna create, and I'm gonna put a sticker, and I'm gonna search sip. Does she come up on the front page? No, she didn't. Let me see. Was it tea, maybe? Tea sip? She was on the front page. It's not coming up, darn it. Let me look in here and see what the tags I did on that one. Let me look. Can I get more info on you? Tea, sip, mischief, mischievous. So she did go, she did at one point pull up on the first page. And I think that's where all those views came from. Can I hit info? Curious to me that the size on this is not the size it actually is, because I uploaded these at like 1,000 or something, which is curious to me, and it resized it. At any rate, so that one is quite a bit far ahead, and it's interesting too that there was like a huge bump. Curious to me, and I want to know more, but I don't think I can, because this is in May, down to lower views. Well, I'll figure it out. I think definitely it would probably help if I actually was uploading again. Anyway, let's cancel out of this. Let's go down here. Let's X out of that. And let's close this. There we go. How's your day going? My day's going pretty good. I'm just doing some planning, trying to stay focused. And I have had a time of that lately. It's just a general feeling of overwhelm sometimes with everything I have to do. So I'm just trying to, making my list, and I'm just taking the projects one at a time and trying to do a little work on everything. Well, a little work on the different items just every day, just to make sure, kind of like my daily paintings, just a little bit of time logged. And like reading, because I sat down and I used my Pomodoro timer. I found, actually, let me, a second here. My little heater was getting a little bit toasty, a little bit too toasty. Ooh. So yeah, like yesterday, I've been trying to get through day trading, which it's very, very interesting. And it's deceptive that the text is a little on the big side, but it's just, I feel like I usually get through a book a lot faster than I'm getting through this one. It's not that I'm reading slow. I think it's just there's a lot of information to absorb, think about, and and take in. And so, yeah, so I made some good tracks yesterday. And what was really interesting is there's a whole section in here, not a whole section, but there's a hot minute for Tubby Nugget in here. And he talks about cartoons and comics as a content pillar. And I just thought that was really cool. I was like, whoa, Tubby Nugget. But it's really a good example. And, but yeah, so working on that, getting that done. And then I have next on my list is this one, Get Stuff Done. And this is by Jeffrey Gitomer. This was a Christmas present, but yeah, so this is it's just kind of like a kick in the pants, kind of like the War of Art. This one's a big creative kick in the pants that I go back to periodically. And I always find it interesting, because I interact. You can't see it. Yeah, you can maybe see a couple of them as I'm going through here. I interact a lot with my books. I do a lot of highlighting, and then I'll come back and reread. And I'm always interested to see what I highlighted and what I didn't, because sometimes I'm like, why did I miss this? And I'll get out the highlight and add new highlight, and it's kind of funny because sometimes I'm like, I wouldn't have highlighted that, but I would highlight this, which I clearly didn't. So I'm wondering if I just was half asleep, or, maybe it's just perspectives have changed a little bit and something is, resonating now that didn't before. So I always find that fun. But yeah, so those are on the list. And then as a fun one is Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. And this one is more of a, first of all, if you've never seen it, it's beautifully illustrated, really, really fun. And that was just a bonus. I still wanted to learn about, actually cooking well. But when I looked at this and saw I want to find a good illustration page. Where's a good one? Because they're sprinkled throughout. But yeah, it's like all these cool little diagrams, all hand-drawn. Here's a sprinkle here. Boiling an egg. I just love that hand-drawn element to it. So yeah, he's a big one, but I think that one will go quick because it's fun. At any rate, what we're working on today. Oh no, big stretch. Her little toes went out like that. And sometimes she gets stuck. She is stuck like this with her little toes out. It's like I guess it would be my knee, but she kind of locks out like that. It's funny. All right, so on the Jiffy GIFs, that was a vehicle for animation, and I'm probably going to be converting my daily painting, not probably, I will be converting daily paintings to daily animations for at least for a short while, so I can get back into this and really kind of make progress. Hey Catherine, welcome to the stream. But I need ideas. So I need, when I'm looking, I need more dance stuff. I need kiss. I need love. I need like a hello. I'm always using that new bear with the sign, the new post bear that has the sign. He's like going back and forth. I need to make a floof with that, or a point. Another look maybe. And for EL, I definitely need more mischievous, like that kind of vein. and I need to really lean into it. And I also need to do the planning sticker type thing. And I have an example, which I'm going to use as a guide. Whoops. This came with one of my planners that I didn't use last year. But it came with stickers, and you know what? I think I got something out of it, because now that I use, this is my daily planner, which is my giant notebook. And I do it every week, and I took this out of the planner that I got. I put Boop on it, and it just sticks right into the notebook, so I have a placeholder, but it also had stickers. And I'm using this as guidance on, you know, ideas, because it makes sense. Bill is due, and, you know, remember today's to-do, let's see, wish list, payday, self-care, rent due, clean out inbox. That makes a lot of sense. And so check boxes, call sticker, follow up, little envelope for email or regular mail, doctor's appointments. So I'm just using this as a guide to, you know, figure out which ones I want to do, and then I'll support with character driven ones as well, but they'll all have a cohesive look. So that's on the digital planner stickers. And then for the comics to PDF, I need to make a note. And note my I need to see if because I have everything set up, and I have the app or the plugin or whatever you want to call it, but I need to know that if I update the file, can I notify my current customers that bought the old version saying, hey, there's a new version, re-download it, you know, because I want to get them done, and I am going to have to cut out my original plan to make the chapters, unless I can figure it out really quickly. Chapter breaks and that kind of table of contents. I was originally going to have that at the beginning, and like you can jump to Life of Pug, you can jump to the floof section. They're rough ones, especially on those early volumes where I didn't quite have things organized as they are in the later volumes. But I wanted to include that, but I want to get them out, and I think that takes precedence over the fancy extras. So I want to find out that if I do happen to go back and update these PDF files to have all the bells and whistles that I want, can I notify the customers that this file has been updated and you can re-download a better version? So that's one goal I want to, a thing that I need to figure out. All right, so what do I need to do today? What do we need to do? We need to figure out what else do I call it? Oh, snap. Like, oh. I don't think I need a new tee, but like kind of puzzled maybe is a good one. Blue vest. There. And I skipped to G because the next thought I had was gaming. Oh my god. Can we write any worse? So let's save this. Oh, I need a good hug. Floof hug, like several different versions, because I have a glomp and I have but I don't have like a floof quiet hug. So like them maybe leaning in and doing a little hug, or you know, kind of a head nuzzle, a head bump. I have a fan. We need food. And I have a nom for Momo eating cupcakes, but I need something more along the lines of like Kirby inhaling food, or, you know, Mouth maybe doing something. I need to do some Mouth stuff. All right. We got that idea set out. And I need to especially have tags in mind. Make a tag plan. Make a tag plan. Let's put that up here. Make research. Oh, I need to do a bongo. I need to do a bongo cat. A bongo floof. I'll remember. I'll know what bongo floof is. It's got to be Mouth. He's going to be doing... Yeah, that's going to be easy. That'll be easy. You have a Jiffy account, made GIFs several years ago, haven't had a chance to update them yet. Yeah, I do. I actually showed, did I delete it? I did delete it. Let's see if there we go. So I did a cap of, this is the dashboard in my Jiffy account. So this guy went viral for about a day, and you can see he's far behind all these others. But I remember she was appearing on the top of like, when you search Jiffy stickers in Instagram, she was at the top of tea or sip or something like that. And so that accounts for this. And then everything else is quite far behind that. But it was just curious to look back at the numbers and see how that shook out. And I know it's because of those tags. And I think, see, this surprises me. New wallpaper here is up pretty high. It's higher than Coconut Dancing, which when I search stuff, it shows, it appears in order of, I don't know if it's personal usage or if it's the current metrics of how much, you know, certain stickers are being used overall, but Coconut Dancing is at the top. So I don't know if that's a reflection of usage or not, or if it's just me, I'm selecting that one. I feel that it is more than me though, because I haven't used this one in a while. I definitely haven't used Clean in a while at all, and neither of those are up at the top. Oh. How are you doing today, Dee? I hope you're doing well. All right, so with this, I want to do like an announcement. Ooh, could I do bubble letters? I could do bubble letters. Oh, I haven't done bubble letters in such a long time. Oh, gosh. Do I remember how to do bubble letters? I don't know if I do. There was a minute where this is all I drew, because my sister introduced me to bubble letters and I was enchanted. But I think I can, with my advanced knowledge of typography, I can make this better, right? I don't know. I don't know if I can make it better. Or maybe I should just do what I know. Boop. Something like that. All right, let's do the update. Let me just get that idea out before. And you know, I'm sure there's a bubble letter font somewhere, but that for me to use at the top of the announcement. And this will be a placeholder for the link. And this will be where the stickers are. And instructions. Quick instructions. Hanging in there these days. All good. Learning new ways to draw, that's always good. Go like this, or is it going to go like this? It probably would make more sense for them to go like this and back and forth, or maybe like Maybe he's hiding behind a leaf. Definitely need a classy gesture, like I want him to go like that, like he's pointing at it, like wink, wink. I had some great ideas for shirts. Actually, one of the shirt ideas became today's comic, which was the Spot the Difference. So I thought it was a cute idea to see, you know, the different plants from above, and then I'd have a floof with kind of, you know, some, just like he's chilling there. But then I thought it might be a neat series, like if I one of these items doesn't belong, spot the difference. So like in a lineup of bakery items, maybe the floof ate the cookie or something. So you'd see maybe a croissant with a bite out of it and a cake with a bite out of it, and then, you know, a floof with cookie crumbles everywhere, and then, you know, other items. And I think it'd be a cute little series that I could do. And I have a couple of ideas for it, that extra ones that I got. And then I had some really, I've got 4 t-shirt ideas now. Well, actually, 2 of them are spring, and 2 of them I was planning for summer Comic-Con. And I really, really like them. I just have to figure out how to do it. And if I want to actually print it myself or go print on demand, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I gotta figure it out. Oh, spring stuff. Put that up there, spring stuff. Flowers. I'm glad you liked today's comic. It was a lot of fun. My favorite part was at the end with the floofs trying to figure out the pictures. I like the one that's kind of, you know, I can make an argument for this one, but this one doesn't look like it belongs either. He's making the mental effort. Perfect. So I need to do something that is, I need to do a walk cycle. It's an A. Gotta figure out how these floofs walk. I know how they walk, but I need to actually make them walk. I have Momo turning the page of a book, but I kind of want more options there too. with all kind of chicken scratch and messy work. I have the coconut sleeping and purring, but I feel like there are other ones I could use. I'm thinking I'll need to do... Alright, I just need to start drawing. Actually, open up. Did I move that file from my desktop? I'm sure I did. I moved my file, so I need to go and unmove my file. I'm looking for 3387 and 88. I can definitely use these. Yeah, I remember I wanted to do that one. And this one, he can wave it, and then there's the sweet hug. This one can be hugging the screen. Did I leave any ideas on the table? Nope, I didn't. Okay. I already put down confused. I did puzzled. How do you organize all your stuff? I'm not organized all of my stuff. The cloud didn't exist. I might not find anything. So I have a clients folder, and I have subfolders for each of my main freelance clients. I only have a few right now, so I have separate little areas for all their stuff. And then I have a sketches folder for all of my dailies. And then I have webcomics for all of the webcomics. And then I have a lot of product folders because I used to separate it by year, but I've been dumping everything in 22 because I've not updated it. So I have products, and then I have products 21, and I have products 22 on my desktop right now, and I need to collapse them all into one area. So there is a little organization, but not much, and it's mostly just topical. Like I'll have, but those are the main folders that I use: active clients, sketches, webcomics, and product folders. I do have a writing folder and video folder I have an animation folder. But yeah, those are all generally on my desktop, and I do back up to the cloud less often than I should. But I do the OneDrive, and I just do a massive backup at one time. And then I have on that OneDrive folder, I have different folders for stuff that's going to TikTok, stuff that's going to Instagram for the story sites there. I've got backup folders for just the active folders. So if I'm like worried about something, I need to do a quick backup, I'll just dump my ones that I know that I've used recently in that folder, and and back up the important stuff like all of the book files and all of the active like print product stickers. I keep sticker files separate. I keep t-shirt. No, I don't. Those are thrown into products. I keep the tag files for my t-shirts separate. But yeah, it's just, it needs to be better organized. And I've tried different digital organization and planning things like Notion, Trello, Upclick, I think that was one of them. Todoist. I've tried so many and none of them clicked for me. I mean, Notion got close, but it was a job in itself to organize your Notion and get it ready and get it into a working place. And I gave it a good hard run for like half of 2023. I was using Notion pretty religiously, and it just didn't click like writing in my notebook did. So as far as ideas and tasks, I just use my notebook, physical need notebook, and I do a task list at the beginning of the week, and with any important due dates, I of course have those on there, but that keeps me focused on what I need to do most immediately. Any long-term projects are kind of on a project list that I whittle down, but yeah. GoodNotes. I've not heard of that one. Is that brand new? Gosh, I feel like when I was looking up how to use Notion, this was another frustrating thing too. You look up how to use this new productivity app, and you get all of these videos. Don't use this, use this one. And of course they're sponsored, so I'm like, what do you actually really use, buddy? Uh-oh, do you need another? Okay, we just re-upped your warming pad, Beanie. She says thank you. Kind of like Notion. I think it's better though for the way that I use it. Okay, cool. And I was cool with it, but I felt like I didn't get to the flow state with it, that I got things set up in a method that made putting a new weekly planner together intuitive and easy, and I just didn't get it to the spot that I did, and going in and checking things off, and it felt like more work than just if you make a grocery list, just sit down, write out your grocery list, take it in your pocket. And for a while I was trying Todoist? I was trying one of them for the grocery list thing, and I would never take out my phone to look at it. I would just, oops, forgot something, when you leave the store. I don't know, it just, something works for me better when I physically write things out. Ooh, study's a good one. Although Mo with the book is probably better on study. Maybe I should add. I'm not doing anything today, and I just don't really know what I want to do right now. That's a good one. It's falling over floof that's just got the tiny pinpoint eye. And then I need to do another one that's face down. I like these. I think without the mouth. I think I'm just going to sketch these out. Because I could use these for physical stickers too. Maybe a floof reacts. Let's just sketch. Let's just get sketching. Let's do something and get it going. Hold on just a second here. All right. All right. I'm gonna need to make. I love this. He's just flat. That floof is flat. So I'm gonna draw a couple of these, and then I'm gonna sign off. I know it hasn't been a very productive day, but I gotta get that eye in there. Do I want to put the footers like this? Because he's flat. I feel like I don't have the roundness right. I feel like with a blank stare, you can make up your own emotion. I prefer that kind of Hello Kitty expressionless, so you can put your own expression on them, like your own interpretation. Let's do this one real quick. I like these. I like these a lot. All right, I'm gonna save that here and I'm gonna shut down the stream. I will be back on Thursday. This is Tuesday. And let's see here. Where's my ending screen? There we go. Let's see. My comic is going to be it might be a Scale of Floof. I have a couple of new Scale of Floof ideas. I have not mapped out the actual numbers yet, but I want to do a spring edition for Scale of Floof. I want to do a birthday edition and a guilty pleasure edition. I thought that would be kind of cute to do, like, you know, what is your guilty pleasure? Is it, you know, gaming, reading? Well, not a guilty pleasure, but I mean, you know, kind of what you maybe not favorite activities or, you know, indulgences maybe, but so I'm thinking it'll be one of those. It might be the spring edition, even though it's a little bit early. I could also do a I definitely could do a Scale of Floof Love Edition for February, but that would be more appropriate, and so would spring would be appropriate a little bit later. So I have those on the schedule. I need to sketch out the expression and action ideas, but I'll be back on Thursday with comics, and thank you so much for joining me. Catherine, Clint, Sharon, Dee, all of my lurkers, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.